Hey, Summit Christian Academy alumni. Miss G here, and I want to introduce you to our head of school, Colonel McLeod. We want to talk to you for a little bit, but first, I want to take you back a little bit of different things that you experienced when you were here at Summit Christian Academy, places that we might have gone, things that we have done together. Being in our gym, you know, that gym that we had, the great gym where we would have basketball games and volleyball tournaments and alumni basketball games, our chapels that we would have in there after we would come home from an impact trip. And you guys have been able to experience trips all over the world. The investment that Summit Christian Academy put into you and in your lives. We are so proud of you because we get to look into your lives by pictures and connecting with you and seeing the amazing things all of you are doing in your lives right now. And I think that Summit has been played in a huge part of that in your lives. And it's been an honor that we've been able to do that. But also now we want to challenge you and give you an opportunity to invest in the future of Summit. You guys have received so much, and now it is a time that you can yourself give into the future of Summit Christian Academy. Think of all the things that you've done and seen. And I want to remind some of you guys, you remember last year when our football team went to state, and so many of you were so excited about it. And the challenge that you gave that team, you said, we've been trying to do this for years. Bring it home for us. Okay, right here, they did. But you owned it too because you're part of the Summit community. So anything that we do together. So I want to introduce now Colonel McLeod again because he's going to share with you some things that we are going to do around here, and we would love for you to partner with this and invest in the future of Summit.
Well, thanks, Miss G. That's an awesome intro. And hello, alumni. For many of you, I've never met you. Was a dad here for years. My daughter Gracie will be graduating in May of 2022. She started here as a kindergartner, so we were crossing paths here on Summit here and there, but we're excited to talk to you. I've heard about many of you. I know that you've gone on to do great things, that you're out there serving the Lord, and we're just so thankful for the impact that you're making. Some of the things that Mrs. G is talking about is that, Summit is coming up on its 20-year anniversary. Founded in 2003, we're very quickly approaching 20 years. And so as our community has changed, the Lord has blessed us with some amazing new programs and some amazing new people. And combined, these things are enabling Summit to do some pretty phenomenal stuff. So what am I referring to? Several new programs here at Summit that weren't here just a few years ago. One is our high school computer science program. God sent an amazing gentleman by the name of Mr. Paul Austin, who is a very accomplished technologist and entrepreneur. Summit has built an innovation education classroom at the elementary level, and whether it's at elementary or throughout intermediate and secondary, all of our teachers are now trying to integrate innovative educational techniques into all classes simultaneously. So we've got a great Makers Club and we've got a computer science class, but we're also trying to facilitate the use of creativity and imagination and critical thinking inside every room simultaneously, and that's pretty phenomenal. We're doing that because we really want our graduates to go forth having the confidence and the ability to feel very comfortable in what is a now very complex and very dynamic world. In addition to those programs, we now have an 11th and 12th grade what we call a senior seminar. And what this is, it's kind of a blend between a graduate school seminar concept combined with a TED Talk. And we've got leading experts coming in and actually engaging with our high school seniors and juniors. We built them a graduate level classroom. So if you come see it, it doesn't look like a high school classroom. It looks like a room that you would find in graduate school. Very nice furniture, the space designed to bring them up to a level of intellectual thought that they would encounter at the collegiate level. So this is super exciting. We've got great speakers coming in. We've had local pastors, entrepreneurs, business people. Here in the spring, we're going to have a retired three-star general who is the chief medical officer of the United States Army come in. We're going to have One of the founders of one of the leading tech companies in the world is going to be here to talk to the students, a former chairman of the board of one of the U.S. Federal Reserve Banks. So we're doing this because we want them to be fully prepared to graduate and to go out into the world that you guys have gone into. Specific to this year, we're asking for fundraising towards 3 specific goals. One is our bleachers. Now, the gym that Mrs. G referred to, I've been in there for years watching my daughter play volleyball, and those bleachers that we have, they're wonderful, but they were bought used. And so they're no longer functional, and we're going to have to get a new set of bleachers, and they're not cheap. They're about $70,000. In addition to that, we actually give away about $100,000 a year in tuition assistance, and so we're going to use extra funds to augment our tuition assistance fund. And we do that. We love to do that because by doing so, we allow many families to come and experience a great Christian education at a price point, and with tuition assistance. Without it, they wouldn't have been able to attend here. And then finally, we want to renovate a few more classrooms. If you came up to Summit right now and you were here for elementary school, you wouldn't recognize it. The outside of the facility looks the same. If you go inside the elementary school, 100% of the elementary school has been renovated.
It's amazing.
So I'd love for some of y'all to stop by and just take a quick tour. You wouldn't believe it. The classrooms are beautiful. There are no more holes in the roof with water falling through into the classroom during a rainstorm. And then finally, in addition to that, in the last 18 to 24 months, we've purchased a little bit more than about $100,000 in information technology equipment. And so our students today have at their fingertips some of the best software, curriculum, and devices that they've ever had. So that kind of sums up what the fundraising is for. We're super excited about it. We want you to know that God is blessing your school, and this institution continues to move forward, and we think that the Lord has great plans. And finally, now a little bit post-COVID, Mrs. G has been able to resurrect the Impact program, or we're calling it Impact 2.0, and we're actually launching out this spring on our first trip. And it's not going to be outside the continental United States because of some COVID constraints, but we are going to Key West, Florida, and we're going to serve some Haitian immigrants. And our students are going to get the feel that many of you obtained when you were traveling internationally. So that's kind of an update. If you do come to campus and I haven't met you, I'd love for you to stop by, and I'd love to meet you and talk to you and hear what you're up to. And we just want you to know we're proud of you. I hear very frequently from Mrs. G or Mrs. Jordan or some of our other faculty that have been here. They tell us your stories. They're super proud of you. I know that y'all are out there doing great things. And so just thank you for that. Thank you for being a great example and for continuing to pray for the school and to pray for the faculty here, and understand that the Lord is using your school to greatly impact many students and many families in our local community.
So Brandon, Samuel, Allie, Aston, Shelby, bunch of Shelbys, Jamal, Charles, Jay, all you guys, we invested in you. Would you please pray about investing in the future of Summit?